EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for December 30th, 2022. This is the final video that we're doing in 2022. We will not have the weekend video forecast on Saturday morning. Our next video is going to be the normal schedule on Monday morning. And of course, no Weather Weekly's videos this Sunday either since it's the holiday. So that will resume the following week on January 8th. So this is the final video that we're doing of 2022, and with that, I'll take the opportunity to wish you all a very happy and safe New Year, and we'll see you on the other side. The Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated business with 2 locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location at 102 East Susquehanna Street is open 7 days a week and features a full food menu, over 17 different beers to choose from, along with local wine and cocktails. And they have trivia nights every Wednesday evening. Their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. You can find 10 beers on draft, along with a house-smoked barbecue menu that is also open 7 days a week. Both locations will be open on New Year's Eve from 12 to 8 p.m. and on New Year's Day from 12 to 7 p.m. For more information about upcoming events, visit their Facebook page, or to place online orders, visit their website, mccallcollectivebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So today, starting off mostly sunny this morning, then partly cloudy this afternoon. The clouds are going to increase this evening and overnight and become mostly cloudy. This is all ahead of this next system, and since we're not doing an updated video forecast, I'm going to take a little bit of time with the timing of this so you understand what's going on here on Saturday, on New Year's Eve. There will be some showers coming into the region, but this is not a washout type situation with this particular event. We don't send alerts. Our text alerts that we send for rain specifically is a half inch of rain in a 12-hour period. We're not going to get a half inch of rain anywhere from this, from the entire system. Okay, so there will not be any text alerts with this. So the timing is going to be laid out here in the video. And I think you're turning mostly cloudy overnight tonight, and then cloudy to start Saturday. In our far northwestern areas, you might get into some showers maybe earlier, late morning or early afternoon. But I think the majority of the rest of us will get into this like mid to late afternoon. A few showers, but intermittently so, and very light. Okay, so this is not a heavy rainmaker in this case, and it's going to move through. Maybe end just past midnight, or maybe even before that in some places, according to the NAM that I'm going to show you here in a minute. And this is out of here. And then Sunday, New Year's Day itself, is becoming mostly sunny. Okay, so it's going to be a lot different. So I do have the showers icon above me. The biggest thing here, biggest takeaway, today's going to be a very mild day. 50 to 58 degrees is the spread from northwest to southeast. And somewhat similar for Saturday, just a few more clouds might just lower the temperatures by about 2 degrees at every location, but it's really not that much of a change. Sunday will be a little bit cooler than that by a couple degrees, go down another 2 degrees, and then we're back to, again, becoming mostly sunny here on Sunday, New Year's Day. Monday is a partly cloudy day in between systems, and then we'll get to the next one in a minute. Before I do that, I want to get to the NAM high-res future simulated radar, and I'm going to start this off at 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, which is New Year's Eve. So you have some shower activity in our very, very far northwestern areas. Again, there's no wintry component to this whatsoever, so there's no reason to worry about any icing or certainly no snow, right? But this is all light shower stuff. But as you move through the afternoon, we get to 2 p.m., you see some showers moving back into the concentration of which will be across central Pennsylvania and move eastward. But this becomes very light and intermittent in little pockets of showers, and then you get breaks in between. So that's what intermittent is. So a lot of people ask me about, well, you always have intermittent written down here. What does intermittent mean? Well, it just means there's going to be breaks in between. It's not going to be a constant, steady rainfall. And you're going to have these showers rotate through during the course of the mid to late afternoon hours and evening. Here's the evening here. And as we get to midnight, the time the ball drops in New York City in Times Square, there's some showers in and around there in the vicinity, but it might be completely dry at that time. So if you have any plans going out in the evening here or around midnight, there is a look at midnight right there. That is the radar for midnight, simulated radar. Not much, just a few maybe light shower, spotty drizzle. That's possible. But there's not a lot of precipitation with this. In terms of total rainfall, this is all you're going to get. So you're just barely above a tenth of an inch for the entire event. So 0.15-ish on average across the region. That's not a lot of rain. Okay, and there's a lot of intermittent stuff, stop, start, stop, start. So that's what we're dealing with on New Year's Eve. I know it's bad timing, but it's not a deluge. Just bring an umbrella, you'll be fine, right? It's going to be mild for New Year's Eve, and then once we get to Sunday, the temperature's going to lower a little bit, and go right back up here on Monday with partly cloudy skies expected. The next system is going to be a cutter. It's going to move through the Great Lakes. We're going to have a really warm surge ahead of this one. So when we get to Tuesday, we'll have some showers working into the region. Tuesday and maybe part of Tuesday night. And it's going to be a two-part thing. So the warm front goes through first, right? Then you have the system itself moving through here during the day here on Wednesday. I think Wednesday, many of our areas are going to be in the 60s. We're actually going for a high of 65 degrees in the Philadelphia region for Wednesday. This is a synoptically driven warmth, meaning this low pressure is drawing in that warm air. This is not like a normal thing that happens at this time of year. It just happens to be the way the low is tracking west of us, and that's going to give us all this warm air in. And because it's doing that, we're going to have temperatures up in the 60s across many of our areas here on Wednesday. But Tuesday will be no slouch itself. You're going to have temperatures well into the 50s here on Tuesday as well. Kind of similar to today in highs, all right? And then once we get past this system, we get to Thursday, temperatures are going to lower because we're going to have some colder air move in with a little trough coming in. Now, the interesting thing is with this little trailing system here is there's an upper level low associated with this trough moving in on Thursday. Now, Thursday is still going to be too mild. You're going to start off milder in the morning with and temperatures falling throughout the day, it looks like. And then we have to watch what this thing does. Now, it's not really showing too much here on the European model. The latest GFS that ran this evening is also not showing very much, but the GFS has been showing on a couple of its off-hour runs a scenario that brings us accumulating snow to parts of the region from this. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this next week. I don't want to get anybody excited thinking this is going to be a happening thing, because, again, most guidance is steering away from it. But just the upper level low in the vicinity, you can't discount it. So it's not the right time. It would have to be a thread the needle situation on January 6th, which is when this is. And this would be next Friday. Whole week to look at it. We'll look at this again on Monday. It probably won't be there, but if it still is, we will definitely address that if it is necessary. So we'll keep an eye on this particular system. Again, it's going to be a thread the needle type situation where you're going to have some ups and downs yet straight through about the middle of the month. I don't think you get consistently cooler stuff until we get to the second half of the month, or at least near average. So it's not really the right time for this unless something threads the needle just perfectly. And that's going to be very close. So we'll watch that. But right now, nothing to worry about, just something to keep in the back of your mind for now as we head into next week. Again, Happy New Year. Have a safe and Happy New Year, all of you. And I'll see you again on Monday, January 2nd. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for December 30th, 2022. Have a great Friday.